Hi, Miss Redding. For my project, I'm going to be demonstrating some problems from Chapter 12. So starting with 12.1, identifying arcs and chords in the circle. So here's the circle, and then here is some lines. Sorry, so kind of sloppy, but I hope this is good enough to where you'll get the idea. So, yep. And then, cool, I think this is everything. So we got our lines and we got all our points. So the chord is going to be DE right here, D to E. The secant is also going to be DE. The tangent is going to be BC right here. And then the diameter is going to be DE. And then we're going to have 3 radii with EA, AD, and AB. So that's 12.1. Moving on to 12.2. We have a problem from 12.2. So we're going to draw our circle here. And then we're going to get our lines going like that. And like, let's see, it looks like this. I have a little script here that I'm going off of. And then we got like that. And then, so here we have, let's just say that this one is 62. Although realistically, with how that angle looks, that's definitely not 62. So to find, let's see, we want to go B. Let's call this F. Let's call this E. Let's call this D. Let's call this C. Okay, so let's say it wants us to find M, B, F. So what we're going to do is we're going to look and we're going to see here that this inside the circle is a supplementary angle. So that means that these two angles here and here need to add up to 180. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 180 and we're going to subtract 62 from 180. And then we got 98. So the answer to this one should not be 98. I did my math wrong. But anyway, if we subtract 62 from 180, 62, so you can see the coronavirus has gotten to my brain. We got 118. So the answer, so this arc BF is going to be 118 degrees. Okay, so that's 12.2. We're going to move on to 12.3 now. Sorry, a Lego piece here. I've been working on Legos, just been bored. So this is going to be finding the sector of circles. So here is 12.3. Then here's my circle. And then we got, let's see, this is 135 degrees. Let's say this is 4 meters. So to find that, our equation is going to be area equals pi times r squared times our angle over 360. So I already have this all written out, so I'm basically just kind of, I did these problems, so I just kind of demonstrating to you what I can do. So so we're going to plug it in. So we have 4 squared is going to be 16. So we have the 4 squared pi equals 135 over 360. And then, so we're going to simplify this fraction. It's going to simplify all the way down to the fraction of 3/8. So we're going to have 16 times pi times 3/8. And then once we simplify that, we multiply this by 3/8. So then we're going to have 6 pi, then meters squared. And then we multiply the 6 by the pi. And our answer is going to be 18.85 meters squared. So that's our answer. So 12, moving on to 12.4. I'm going all the way to 12.7. Okay, so here's our circle. E, B, then here's A, Awesome. So what it wants us to do right now is we are going to find angle ABD. So angle ABD is going to be right here. We're going to try and find this angle. And then let's just say our arc length is 108. Sorry, not 180. So the equation for that is angle. So for example, this is our angle. So it's going to be ABD in this case equals 1/2 of the arc length, which the arc length is going to be 108. Sorry, I don't know why I keep having to write 180. So when we do this division, so by 1/2, we're going to have angle ABD equals 54. So our angle ABD is going to equal 54. And that's how you would find an angle in a circle. So I'm going to erase this. Moving on to 12.5. We got different angle relationships in circles. So D, B, C, A. Okay, so let's just say this equals 31. Then let's say this equals 87. So let's say it wants us to find angle AED. Sorry for my super small chalkboard. So our equation is going to be the angle, which in this case is AED, equals half of MAD, which is 31, plus arch BC, which is going to be 87. So we're going to plug these in here in a sec. So we have 31 plus 87, half of 31 plus 87. So 87, here we got 88, 118. Half of 118 is going to be 59. Okay, so that's half of 118. And then, so our answer is going to be 59. So angle AED is going to be equal to 59. Okay, so moving on to 12.6, almost done here. So here's another different kind of angle relationship. So we got 6, we got X, we got 12, we got 8, and then here's D, here is B, here is C, here is A. So here it's going to want us to find X, which is right here, and it's going to want us to find the length of each chord, the chord of AB and the chord of DC. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make almost a proportion. So it's going to be 12 times X. So 12X is equal to 8 times 6. So we got 8 times 6. We multiply 8 times 6. We have 48. We drop the 12X down here, equal sign. Then we divide by 12. We're going to have X equals 4. So this spot we know is now equal to 4. Now it wants us to find the chords. So we're going to add the 12 to the 4 to get 16. And then we're going to add the 8 to the 6 to get 14. So X equals 4. And then chord A, B is equal to 16. And chord C is going to be equal to 14. So that's how we would do that. We would just pop the numbers in the equation, do a little proportion, and then plug X into the other number. So here's 12.7. All right, and then this is going to be about writing the equation of a circle and then graphing the circle. So what we're going to do is we are going to say we need a circle of -4, -3, and let's say a radius of 3. So how we're going to write the equation, our equation is going to be x minus x1, which in this case is going to be 4. So to make it, to put a negative in a negative, you have to add. So it's going to be x plus 4 squared plus y, and then we're going to have its own parentheses because it's going to be squared itself. And then we're going to have y minus -3, so plus 3 squared equals 3. So that's how you'd put that into equation. Then to graph the circle, let's just make a little small graph here. I don't know if this is even going to fit. But so our circle, our center is going to be -4, -3, and then the radius is going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be where our circle would land. So yeah, that's my project. A little something from each section of the chapter. Hope you like it. Thank you, and see you soon.